passive income investing, does the trucking industry actually have a space for these type of people?
I don't think so. The reason we talk about this topic today is because just a couple of days ago I came across the video. I guess there was a sentencing for Royal Bengal Logistics.
Yeah.
The fraud scheme that was going on in South Florida. I think at that period of time there was a couple of different companies here in Florida doing similar shenanigans. So we did offer investment scheme to the potential investors.
Where they handle everything from purchasing the truck, getting a driver in it, and dispatching of it.
Yes, the first time we came across that, the first time we ever heard about that was in a little like different setting, because one of our viewers called and asked about, hey guys, what do you think about this? We offer everything. We're gonna manage the trucks, we're gonna repair the trucks, we're gonna sell us the trucks, we're gonna find the drivers, we do guaranteed income. And as we're listening, we're like, man, that sounds pretty freaking good. Where do I invest?
Yeah, and I mean, he's trying to make a decision off of an Excel sheet that is written in his favor. So of course it seems simple, but none of the nuances of daily challenges of operating a real trucking company are on his Excel sheet.
Yes, whatever he was explaining to us sounded really, really, really nice. However, for anybody who knows trucking in depth, that sounded mission impossible. That sounded unreal, cannot be done, stay away. So basically, at the end of a conversation, I think he really called to inquire, but also to get a little bit of confirmation bias, because I felt like he already was sold on that and just did his last minute checkup.
Yeah, like he's doing a last minute fact check. But even though we were leaning towards, hey man, this is not a good deal for you, I don't necessarily think he listened to us. But
I don't think he listened to us, man. Like I have a feeling like, even though we told him, based on what we know about trucking, this is a fraud, stay away. At the end of the day, do as you wish with your money. So hopefully he did not invest, but you never know. So a lot of those situations we do happen in trucking community. So if it sounds too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. If you don't know trucking, I think being passive fleet owner / investor, I do not think it's a good idea. First of all, you do not know equipment. Second of all, anybody who's been around trucking for a long period of time, finding good drivers, because drivers are everything. If you cannot have a driver who's gonna make the money, you ain't got nothing. Your truck is gonna be sitting by the fence somewhere, and it's just gonna collect the rest.
Yeah. Now we're not saying don't invest in trucking, because there's a lot of people who are looking to invest, get started, and be in it. So that's the difference. I mean, if you're actively gonna get your first time owner operator, this is a tough business. But if you play your cards right and do it properly, it could be a lucrative business.
Yes, if it's hands-on, if you are in it, I would argue, at least for me, that's the best business that there is, because, again, like I don't want to repeat myself a million times, but as I always mentioned, I came here with $1,000 in 2 bags, and
look at you now, man.
And no, not just that, but also seriously, like what else could have I done? Like I didn't have like any college degree that would do anything here. I didn't have parents that would support me through my career choices. So pretty much it was, what do you want to do? Do you want to work for McDonald's for a minimum wage? Or you want to kind of live normal life? What's a normal life? Trucking sounds pretty good, because, like you can quickly go to a trucking school, get a CDL, and get a job. At that point in time, we were advertising like $45,000 a year.
Yeah.
Which would be considered nothing today.
But back then, yeah, man.
And I think for somebody, that just looking for opportunity and comes all the way from the bottom, I think it's a good thing. I think anybody sitting right now at home working for whatever minimum wage is right now, I think you're better off getting a CDL and getting into trucking.
Yeah, because if you're already considering this, like at the end of the day, it's not just an automatic result and the same result for everybody. Because there's a lot of people that get in the game and then get complacent, and that's it. It's just for them, it works. It's just a company driver where no real aspiration to own a trucking company of multiple trucks one day. You know what I mean? But it's that perfect opportunity where I believe most people that are jumping into this have that dream with a little bit of entrepreneurial spirit sprinkled on top. They want more than one truck. They want to grow their business.
Absolutely. And maybe at some point through their career, we give up that dream. Some follow it. But at the end of the day, I think if you want to jump into this business and give it 100%, this is a very, very good business to be in. I think this can take you from some bullshit minimum wage job all the way to a pretty nice middle America living standard.
Right, yeah.
You don't have to have any connections. You don't have to have any college degrees. You don't have to have nothing. You just have to have the will and the effort. Holy crap, is this real? $4,000 a week in this market, guys? This is not a joke. We got plenty of owner-operators in this market taking home $4,000 a week every single week. So if you're interested in something like this, we're located right here in Mulberry, Florida, just a few miles south of Lakeland. Give us a call, 863-342-5171, because $4,000 take home after all the expenses, that's nothing to laugh at.
And look at that, man. And talking about that, so $25,000, which was, I guess, the initial investment for some shit like this, man, that's enough for a guy to be an owner operator and get started.
Oh yeah,
that's and then you're controlling. Because again, man, if I'm a risk $25,000, I want to be in control.
You know what? I also think the only reason we succeeded, it was during the post-COVID era. I mean, we didn't succeed, but like we were able to raise that capital, at least this specific company, $112 million. That was only because a lot of people there getting money from the government for shady reasons.
Yeah, but again, most things like this happen in the opportunistic times, and it's waves, and it's that window in that season that they can take advantage of it. So, I mean, a lot of people lost their shirt here. It's a sad story, man.
It is a sad story. So if you're into getting into trucking, go do it, but go do it all the way, meaning yourself in that business, and sky's the limit. If you're looking to do whatever you're doing right now, let's say you're a full-time school teacher, and you're looking for a nice place to invest your life savings, invest it in the investment things, not into trucking company, not into trucking business, not like that. You cannot invest money into something that you completely do not understand, because that's going to be a bad call.
Here, yeah, for sure.
So hopefully this helps. Again, if you have any questions, give us a call, 863-342-5171. We're not the police department, so don't call us reporting those scams. But as a matter of fact, if you come across one of these, just like the guy did back in the day on the phone call, and you have some sincere questions about, hey guys, like, does that sound normal or not? We'll give you our opinion for whatever it's worth.
All right, guys, be safe and drive safe and invest wisely.
Take care, guys.